So can Shiba Inu coin erase a zero, and what does Shiba Inu coin need to do in order to erase that zero? Guys, we might be closer to erasing that zero than you actually think. I'm also going to be talking about how there is a 250 trillion Shib barrier, and I will be looking at the price action today for November the 10th. So let's have a look at this article regarding erasing 1 zero. In the price right now, we currently have 5 zeros, and so erasing one would mean that we would be going to 4 zeros. As you can see here, they have provided data that we were trading at 0.08357. Now we are currently down by 2.85% in the past 24 hours. That hasn't really been a concern for me despite this fall, as the 0.08 level was a massive resistance level for Shiba Inu coin, and it has done pretty well. Now of course Bitcoin has been rallying, and it did manage to go $37,000 yesterday, so I think a lot of other altcoins also joined it too. Now you can see here that despite the slump in the price that we have seen a lot of trading volume, and when the article was published, the volume was roughly at 282 million. That was up by 61%. For Shiba Inu coin, we usually are able to average 60 to 80 million in trading volume on any given day, and when it's high, it is usually at 100 or 120 million. So the fact that it's nearly touching 300 million in volume means that the trading volume has increased by at least 2.5x, and you can see here that the sustained buying momentum is a good omen in the ultimate push to erase one more zero in the near future. Now looking at the price, we were actually at 0.06724 on October 19th. So it has been nearly a month since we've had that, and we have managed to be able to surpass that resistance level of the 0.07 and again to that 0.08, and these are resistance levels for Shiba Inu coin, and you can see that mid-range as well where we were kind of consolidating, but we managed to push way above that. And if Shiba are able to continue to breach these successive price levels, hitting that 0.01 level is achievable in the midterm in order to erase a zero. I think that Shiba Inu coin needs to stay strong because we have a lot of things coming up like the Bitcoin spot ETF and now the Ethereum spot ETF as well. And if we see increasing trading volume, it shouldn't be that hard if Shiba Inu coin is able to stay above that 0.08 zone. And so this article says that Shiba Inu is at a brink of 250 trillion Shib barrier. Here's what bulls might do. It says here that the price has been able to pass that 0.08 barrier, which hindered its price ascent in the previous week, and the highest all-time high that we were able to go to was 0.087, and so we were on our way to that 0.09 mark. Shiba Inu's price rise in the last few days has brought it to the brink of a major barrier that could stymie further gains. It says here that Shiba Inu trades presently is a gigantic 250 trillion barrier. This region lies between the 0.08 and the 0.014 levels, where 250.23 trillion Shib were bought by 361,000 dresses at an average price of that 0.011. And again, we may see profit taking and people selling. However, it says here that more dresses purchased massive Shibs amounts at these prices, and the bulls may attempt to switch this price barrier to support, which would act as a huge springboard for further Shiba Inu gains. And all what this means is that if they hold the Shiba Inu coin throughout that resistance level, then the coin could rally to the next resistance level, which is at 4 zeros and the 0.01 mark. And so this is looking bullish for Shiba Inu coin, but we have to see whether Shiba Inu coins are committed to holding the coin into reaching that resistance level or whether they would sell. So for the price action today, we are down to the lower end. We've fallen by 4.17% on the one-day chart. We are currently trading at 0.08193. The trading volume is up by 42.5%, and we have a volume of 291.42 million. On the 7-day chart, we are up by 5.41%. Yesterday, we reached 0.08473, and so we were at that midpoint. However, it seems like we may be seeing some selling going on at this price range. We are up by a whopping 19%. So despite us going down today, we are still up by quite a lot, where we're trading at that 0.6 level, and we managed to go all the way past that 0.07 level. I think the next bit of resistance is to see whether or not it will hold out at that 0.08. Guys, if you want daily Shiba Inu coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.